misunderstood nation, Toastmaster Namrata.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who was smart and young. And she decided to write her CC5 after months of contemplation. Well, as I said, she was smart. She knew she wouldn't take much time to write a speech. She need not worry about right away. So, night before the Toastmaster meet, she decides to write her speech with a blank sheet of paper and a shiny new pen. But, wait, what is that? Is that a tickle down her throat? She needs to get a glass of water from the fridge. And while strolling back to her room, she thought, what can she possibly write about? Maybe she should write something that would make people laugh. Then she sits back, goes back to her room and sits to find out stuff on how to write humorous speech on the internet. And God knows how she ends up checking up pictures on Instagram and Facebook. But you know, it is important to be updated about what your virtual friends are up to, because friends matter. So after that, she finally gets serious and goes to YouTube and checks out videos on how to deliver a humorous speech. And somehow it leads to grumpy cat videos for hours. But then finally she comes back and decides, with full determination, she decides to write a mail to her younger sibling about ways of living life. Because it's midnight, and it is past midnight that all the theories, all the philosophies of living life creeps into your head. So she had to write it. By the time she was finished with that, it was already dawn, and realizing that, she jumps up and jumps to her bed and began writing her speech. And finally she collapses on bed right when it was about time to shut her alarm off. Well, she still manages to come back and deliver her speech on the meeting day. Yes, my dear friends, fellow Toastmasters, my dear guest, and Madam Toastmaster, I am that lady. I am Namrata, and I am the one who belongs to a land of folks, to a nation of folks that are hugely misunderstood, slashed in real life, slammed on Twitter, and there's no hashtag or no selfie that comes in our age. Yes, we belong to the land of procrastinate. Well, dictionary says procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing things. Dictionary also tells you avoid procrastination is the first step. Yeah, exactly. How easy is that? Just like asking obese people to avoid overeating and asking depressed people to avoid being sad. Elegantly simple. What these dictionaries and the people don't understand, procrastination isn't optional. It's not something we know how not to do. People don't understand it is a skill that only procrastinators are good at. Delaying things are something only we know. It is an ancient art. It goes way back when the world was actually created. Mother Nature is the biggest procrastinator. You ask me how? Well, she took millions and millions of years to turn fishes into humans. And what was she doing during all this time? She was creating 40,000 species of spiders. Who but a procrastinator mind can come up with something like that? Who needs spiders, for God's sake? They look disgusting. They roam around doing nothing, and they bite people, in fact teenagers, and turn them into stupid do-gooders with superheroic power. That's not the point. Despite that, we do not get the due we deserve in the modern society. We are constantly disrespected and demeaned. We are a ragtag team sourced globally, expanding with the speed of light, yet there's no nation who accepts us or acknowledges us. Why? Because we are the errorists in the world of perfectorists. We are constantly demeaned by saying we do not achieve anything in life. We don't have the drive like others do. I understand. We are geniuses by accident. We invent brilliant things while avoiding our actual task. I have to say, I'm pretty sure it has to be a procrastinator mind that came up with the idea on a Monday morning while giving a project report, the idea of a double-decker Mac Maharaja chicken burger. Nobody but a procrastinator can think of something like that. What I'm saying is, procrastination needs to be worshipped. Some folks disrespect us by saying procrastinator is as equal as being lazy. They are all the same. Calling a procrastinator lazy is in fact very offensive. We are not lazy. Lazy is when your mind tells you not to do anything. We are responsible. We are responsible risk takers. If you pack your bags 10 minutes before you're going off to your vacation, you are a procrastinator. If you prepared the biggest speech, biggest presentation of your life, 15 minutes before you're going to deliver it, you are a procrastinator. But, my dear friends, if you remained thirsty for an hour, trying to get that glass of water that is there right beside your bed, through your imaginary web shooters, well, in that case, you, my friend, are playing lazy and you're sad and you need to get a life. Laziness is like a boat tied to a fire. You can try, but you won't get too far. Procrastination, on the contrary, is like skydiving. Once you decide to take the plunge, you might seem you're falling, but then you will soar like a bird. So, to all my brethren procrastinators out there, do not fear to be put to shame. Always remember, time wasted, enjoyed wasting is not time wasted. So, remember, you are risk takers, you are the skydivers, you are an artist, you are the pro in procrastinator. So be with all the tenacity, wait for your day in the sun, and keep calm and keep procrastinating. Thank you.